Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Tech Talk, where we're going to talk about various things. Today I've got the expert with me, Christopher. Hello, Christopher. What are we going to talk about today?
Hi, Tracy. Right, today, now we have talked about this before, but I thought we would come back to it in a bit more detail. Basically, next Tuesday, end of Windows 10.
Right.
That's when the support stops and all your security updates stop coming down. And from that moment on, you're becoming vulnerable more and more every day to attack.
So unless you've bought your own, let's have upgraded to a new 11,
Yep,
then you're at risk.
you're at risk. And now, this is Tuesday the 14th.
Of October, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Tuesday the 14th. Now, the options, we've gone over this before, the options you've got are to buy a new computer. If your PC will not upgrade to Windows 11, a lot of not so old PCs will not. You either buy a new PC or you switch to a different operating system. And now the one that we've mentioned before is Linux, and a particular strain of Linux called Linux Mint.
Yep.
And we're just going to go back over it again today and just show you how easy it is to use if you're coming from Windows. Now, there's not many computers out there that will not run Windows Mint, even Linux Mint. Yeah, even really old ones will be able to run it to a certain degree. So it's totally free. Another good thing about Linux is it's totally free, and all the programs that you can get are all totally free. Never anything to pay. Linux is very strong on privacy. There's none of this sending information back to Microsoft about what you're up to and all that kind of stuff. Nothing is recorded and sent back. And you have total control on what is sent back with other programs you might use. So there's.
And is that like a one-off thing when you first install it, sorry, but you don't have to keep doing it every time you sign in, it's just a one-off?
The default, with Linux, the default is to not tell anybody anything about you.
Oh, good.
So if you don't do anything, they don't know nothing. It may come up, do you want to allow cookies, for example, on websites, which are generally fine. But it'll say, do you want to allow cookies? Yeah, okay. But it won't do anything without you saying. And once you've told it, yeah, I'll have cookies, then it won't keep nagging you. It'll remember your last choice.
So that's quite good for conspiracy theorists like me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're a conspiracy theorist, you definitely should be using Linux.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show viewers how familiar it all is, and we're going to show them how to do a couple of simple things like editing a photograph, downloading a program, and this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to my laptop, and you'll see the actual Linux desktop. So if we go there now. Okay, this is the Linux desktop. Now there's my little mouse moving. Right, now I've obviously set this up for me, so there's various icons on the desktop of things that I use. But you can see it's pretty much the same as Windows. If you go down to the bottom left here, you've got a start menu, all your programs listed in there, like Office programs and all that kind of stuff. Exactly the same. You want to fire one up, let's go Office, I'm going to go LibreOffice Calc. Now that's a Linux version of Excel.
Right.
Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Works exactly the same way. And all the windows work in the same way. It's like if you open something up, let's open up, let's have a look. What should we open up? Open up Kodi. And we go to TV. Some of you may remember this. And we got Campsell TV. Do you remember this guy? Right. But it all works exactly the same way. You've got your little cross to close it, your little square to make it bigger, your little minus sign to make it smaller,
Better.
and cross to close it. Now, as you can see, it works exactly the same way. If you're on, let's say YouTube there, if you right click on it, same as you would in Windows.
You must have absolutely brilliant eyesight.
Yeah, well, yes.
My icons are twice the size of that.
Does it?
And the writing, yeah, because, yeah.
You can make them bigger.
Yes.
All
Can
in
you
your
do that
settings.
next time we're doing this?
Yeah. Let's have a look at, hang on. That's something else on Windows. Linux is so easy. If you want to change something, you go to this little icon here, which is settings. And we want to go to, let's have a look, what would that be? That's all your different settings here that you would get on Windows. We'd be looking for, let's have a look, it would be, what would that come under, do you think? Effects, backgrounds, font selection, themes, actions, all sorts there. One of them somewhere does actually change the icon sizes. I can't actually think which one it is there. It is there somewhere. But the settings, accessibility it would be under.
Okay, just start again and say where you were and just say, accessibility.
Okay, accessibility. Let's go and have a look in there. In here you can change the size of your mouse and all this kind of stuff. Typing assistance, different keyboard, large text, all sorts of stuff, enable zoom, all sorts of things. It takes a little bit of time to go around all the various settings to find out, what you would use to make it look nice for you. But the general use of it is identical. Now you will find it's much faster than Windows, especially on lower end PCs. It's just a more efficient operating system than Windows. There's not a load of bloat in it. And now, one thing I was going to show you today was how to install a program on Linux.
Right.
Now Linux comes with tens of thousands of programs, all free.
Yeah.
And on Linux Mint, you go down to your Start menu, and then there's this package there, which is your package manager.
Right.
What they call, in Linux world, a program is a package. So let's have a look at the package manager. Let's click on that. And right, let's make that full screen. Like that. Like that. There we go. Now, this is where all your programs are. If you know what it's called, just search for it there. Now, I'm going to look for a photograph program, a photo editing program. So I'm just going to put the word photo in. See what comes up. These are all the different softwares you can have. Loads of them. And they tell you a little bit about what they do. Photo editor. That one says easily edit and share your favourite photos. Let's have a look at that one. So you click on it. Yeah, I'll have that. Install. It's just telling you there that it's going to install a couple of other bits as well. Okay, continue. Installs it. You can see at the top there's a little line saying installing, only take a few seconds. And all the software is done like this. A lot of it comes pre-installed, like Office programs and all that kind of stuff. But anything else you want, you can also go to, if you've got Linux and you think, I need a good program for doing this, just go to Google and say, best Linux program for doing this.
Right.
And it will give you a name. So you can go up there and search for that name and find it.
Like?
I want to...
What about music?
Yeah. I want
to learn how to play the drums, for instance.
Okay.
Could you do something like that on it?
Oh, I'm sure you could. Shall we ask it?
Yeah, because I'm really struggling.
Okay, let's have a look. Drums. What do you think we're going to find?
Don't know. But I'm really struggling to find
Oh,
any,
photo drums, that's all right. Hang on.
any
Let's put-
music, sheet music or anything on it.
Okay, drums. Drumstick metronome. Oh, you've got a metronome.
No.
Drumstick MIDI monitor. AV drums. Drumstick tools. Multimedia drums. Okay, so what you would do in this situation, you would go, open up your browser, your Google, whatever, and you would search for, now I always search in the address bar, you can search there too, best Linux program for learning.
Yeah.
Learnib, learning the drums. See what it comes up with. Best drums for Linux. I should learn drums for Linux, offering interactive lessons. Melodics, there's one, best drums for Linux.
So all these that come up, are
Yeah.
they all, will they all be free?
Anything Linux is free. Yeah. Best drums. I've been using Ardo for the words. I've recorded a few songs. There we go. So it's called Ardo. So what you go into that package manager, you would search for Ardo or Ardo. I don't know how you pronounce that. Download it, and there you go. You've got the program.
Where's, Ardor.
Yeah, Ardo. Yeah, Ardo. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's it. So
So for office work on it, how simple is that?
dead easy. Absolutely dead easy. Dead easy. I'm just downloading it because I'm curious to see what it is. Anyway, right, I'll play with that later.
Yeah.
Right, so we just downloaded that photo editing program, didn't we? So if we now go to our start menu and go into graphics, I would say that would come up in. What was it called? Do you remember? Photo editor.
Oh, I can't remember.
There we go, photo editor. This is the one we just downloaded. Never used it before myself, we just found it. Choose one of your photos to begin. Oh, okay. Open image. Let's have a look at, I don't know what that is.
Just make sure they've done me from Kalina the other week.
What's that one? Should we get a little thing there? Oh, okay, so I can see. Let's go for that one. Oh, a silver sponsor. Let's have a look what we can do. Filters. Oh, we can do automatic filters. Transform. We can adjust, distort, blur, borders. Okay. We can crop it. Put some borders on it. A little red border. And we can distort it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so anyway, a very basic picture program, totally free. It may do enough for what you want to do. If it's not, then
Just search for a more advanced.
look for a more advanced one. Yeah.
So what you're saying is Linux is pretty much got everything that
Yeah.
the Windows used to have.
If you're a Windows user, switching to Linux Mint, there's hundreds of different types of Linux. You'll see all sorts of different names, but Linux Mint is the one that
You
I
prefer.
recommend for Windows users to go
Yeah.
to, because it is, as you can see, it is so familiar.
Yeah.
Little things you've got to discover is how you do this and how you do that, but you've only got to ask on the internet, Google it. That's right, on the, so before the 14th of this month, if you're going to do it.
So your Windows 10 will still run, but you're not
Right.
secure.
Yes, this is what happens. On the 14th, the Windows 10 support will end. You'll stop getting updates. Some people might think that's a good thing because they're fed up with them. But it's not a good thing because it means as every day passes, your PC is going to become vulnerable. And now the people that are going to write viruses and attacks will know
Yeah.
that now, from Tuesday the 14th of October, anybody Windows 10 is not going to get patched. So if they find a new way in,
Yeah.
great, Microsoft aren't going to patch it.
So, like I say, a lot of people will think, well, I can't afford to get a new computer with Windows 11, blah, blah, blah. I'm happy to carry on with my 10. They are putting themselves at risk.
Absolutely.
All their information and everything at risk.
It won't be very long because there's millions and millions of PCs that will still be running
Yeah.
Windows 10 after next Tuesday, the 14th of October. That's the day. After that day, it's going to be a hacker's paradise for people on Windows 10.
So, are you better to uninstall Windows 10 from your PC and to get rid of it completely, or
Depends how worried you are of security. It's not going. It could, but it's not going to happen the next day. It's going to take a period of weeks or months for the guys that write these viruses and that to figure out ways into Windows 10 that Microsoft aren't going to patch anymore.
to put your mind more at risk if you are security
If you're security conscious,
to
then
take it off?
if security is a big issue, as from next Tuesday, the 14th of October, don't use Windows 10 on the internet.
Right.
If you don't connect to the internet, fine, it lasts forever.
Yeah.
I know people still using Windows 95, but they don't use it on the internet. I don't know if you remember the bowling alley in Campsall,
Yes.
in Ali Pali's original bowling alley. The computer that runs that was running Windows 95 because I had to go and look after it sometime. But because it wasn't connected to the internet, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just carried on working. But you can guarantee if I ever plugged the internet into that, boom, it would be down in minutes. So it is an important thing. For the average home user, you get away with it waiting for a while, but you've got to do something because eventually it will become absolutely dangerous
Yeah.
to use.
So, if you've got the money, fair enough, go out and buy a new PC with Windows 11 on it, because that is going to be secure. Yes?
Absolutely. If you've got the budget, then great, go and buy yourself a nice new laptop. You can probably still sell your laptop because it's still got value. People will buy it to put Linux on it and use it.
Yeah.
So it's still got value. But if you've got the budget for it, go and buy a new one for sure. For those of us that haven't, consider going to Linux.
Yeah.
That's the only way to keep your old Windows 10 PC.
Really, I suppose it's your only option if you want to be secure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. As from say next Tuesday, Windows 10 is dangerous to use. So yes. Well, that's it for today. I don't think we can say much more about that.
Perfect. Right. Well, thank you very much, Christopher, and thank you very much for watching us this week. Don't forget, you can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Campsall phone app and Fire Stick, and also Campsall TV Cody. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Christopher.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.